Another bogus claim versus a Filipino at UC Berkeley. A Filipino academic being considered for a teaching position at UC Berkeley is being attacked based on a claim of red hatting or red baiting. Lisandro Claudio has a respected track record as a professor in the Philippines, but a petition asking UC Berkeley not to hire him claims he unambiguously tasked organizations, leaders, students and ordinary activists despite the perils of such hatting. My friend, the writer and activist Susan Quinto, said these accusations of red hatting from certain academics from UC Berkeley is one that strikes a chord. That's because she was subjected to a similar attack. She was even accused by the League of Filipino Students of giving a March 1, 2017 talk in which the group claimed carried schismatic politics of red baiting of other activists during the martial law era. During this particular political climate when Donald Trump, neo-fascism is transforming United States imperialism globally and in the United States, and when Rodrigo Duterte's state violence reigns with impunity, members of the League of Filipino Students insist that subversion cannot take the form of self-aggrandizing by your bookstore, and forms to disparage activists trying to build movements for peace and justice. She never gave a March 1 talk. She's been a consistent critic and opponent not only of the Duterte regime, but also of the Marcos dictatorship. And here's the biggest twist: at least one key figure accusing her of red baiting once supported Duterte. Now, it appears that the same tactics are being used against Claudio. He deserves to be defended against these attacks. And I do so even though he once made public statements that I found disagreeable, even distasteful. The brilliant Filipino-American journalist Alex Tizon's account of Eudocia Pulido, the household help who was exploited by his parents. It was a powerful essay published in The Atlantic that went viral a couple of years ago, a courageous retelling of a dark family secret. It was also a controversial, flawed, incomplete narrative of Pulido's plight, which raised a lot of questions. But it was one of the rare instances when the son of a slave master dared to relate in detail the ordeal of a slave. Alex Tizon turned the spotlight on the experiences of Filipino domestic helpers, sparking an important discussion about a sensitive subject. But the reactions to my family's slave included vile, vicious and hateful comments against Alex Tizon, who died suddenly shortly before the article was published and didn't get the chance to respond to the criticisms and the insults. He was a brilliant journalist and is still remembered by many as a gentle, kind and generous person. It was troubling to read Claudio's Facebook posts portraying Alex Tizon as a criminal and a huckster. In a column, should these disturbing, distasteful statements on this issue lead one to endorse the campaign against him? No. Absolutely not. He has been praised for contributions to the critical examination of the Duterte regime which are important at this time. Besides, some of his detractors are identified with groups that embrace positions that are even more arrogant, repugnant and obnoxious. That it's fine for the brutal dictator Ferdinand Marcos to be buried at the Ligingdum Nabiani, the cemetery for the nation's heroes. One may not share the same political ideology, but when one's life's work, one's activism is evidence of genuine love for country, human rights and justice, shouldn't we refrain from overarching labels and damning accusations? There are so very few still willing to fight the good fight. Visit us. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.